out of it. Okay, we say the first question, exercise 1-1. This is like grade 6. Okay, fine. Cambridge. Okay, so the first exercise is exercise 1-1. What is the value of the digit 7 in these numbers? So what you need to do is what? It is just understanding the place values. When we're talking about place values, for sure, like we're talking, this is a decimal point. Like we have number on the right of decimal point, we have number on the left of decimal point. On the right of the decimal point, the first thing is going to be what? It's going to be tenths with a THS. And the one after is going to be hundreds. And the one after is going to be thousands with a THS. So when we go to the left part, the first number on the left of the decimal point is called ones. And the one after is called tens with a S. And the one after is called hundreds. And the one after is called thousands. And if you'd like to go to the one after, remember all time it is about ones, tens, and thousands. So this will be 10,000. 10,000s. And the one after it will be sure 100,000s. Okay, so this is how the place value of digits will be look like. So here the question is, they say, what is the value of the digit 7 in these numbers? There is different question between the place value and the value. If I ask you what is the place value for the 7 is hundreds. The place value of 7 is hundreds. So if the question is about place value, you need to understand when we're talking about place value is different than we're talking about the value. If I say place value, so it is just, you say what? It is hundreds. But if we're talking about the value, if I ask you what is the value of the 7, you say it is 700. Like that, or you can write it 700 with like what in words, like 7 and then hundreds and so on. This one, if I ask you what the value of the 7, the question here, what the value of the 7? Okay, the value of 7 here is what? It is 7. You say thousands with a TH. Okay, because it's after decimal point, because this is tens, this is 100, this is thousands. The place value for the 7 here, it is 7 tens. 7 tens. And the place value for the 7 here, it is what? This is tens and this is hundreds. So it is 7 hundreds. Then this is the first question. Question number 2 that says Sonia has these 5 cards, 2, 4, 6, 0, and decimal point. They say what the smallest number greater than 1 she can make using her card. We say the smaller number greater than 1. The smaller number greater than 1 between all these digits, it is actually the 2. It's the smallest number greater than 1. Then after that, you need to put the decimal point immediately, because if you put any other number, it will be not exactly the smallest number. If you say 24 or you say 26, you know the smallest number will be 2. Then after decimal point, you need to write numbers from what? From the smallest to the greatest, like 4, 6, then 0. So this will be the smallest number. But question 3, they say find the odd one out. When I say find the odd one out, you need to write all of them in the same form. Like write them all as decimals. This one, it is already 1.234. Nothing mentioned about it. But this one, we say thousands. When you find thousands with a TH, that is mean you divide by 1,000. Like this is mean 1,234 divided by 1,000. And when you divide by 1,000, you put decimal point after 3 digits. So it will be 1.234. This is how it's going to be. The one after, nothing mentioned with it. So you're going to write it as it is, 12.34. Let's go to the one after. They say this number and they say hundreds with the THS. That is mean you divide by 100. You say 123.4 and you divide it by 100 because we say hundreds with a THS. That is mean when you divide by 100, remember decimal point must jump 2 places to the left. So it will be 1.234. This one after, they say 123, hundreds, it means divide 100. Then plus 4,000s with the TH, that means plus 4 divided by 1,000. And you need to remember, all time, we do the division first. So this is will be what? When you divide by 100, put decimal point after 2 digits. So it will be 1.23 plus the 4,000s, we divide also by 1,000, we put decimal point after 3 digits, but we have only 1 digit. So that is mean we put the other 2 digits 0, and it's going to be 0.004. And then when you add those two together, the final answer will be 1.234. And remember, don't ever try to read this number. It is 1.234. This is mistake. If you would like to read it 234, you say 234,000 with a THS. But the correct way to read this one, it is either to say 1.234 like that, or to say 1.234, this also is great, or to say 1.234 thousands. That is it.